TYLOO matchup in the upper bracket, which would happen later on today.
Yeah, that'd definitely be a fun game. Whether we get there though is still not 100%. I mean, New Happy could definitely turn things around there on. I believe it's Nuke they're playing right now. Either way though, I believe we're ready to get into our matchup, so we can stop with the filler. Vertigo indeed coming up. It's going to be TYLOO on the T side to kick things off, where they'll get to control the pace. ATOX on CT, hoping to lock it down and not concede too much here on this the CT side. I would imagine if you're unfamiliar with a map, this is probably the easier of the two sides to play, so they'll be looking for a good first half.
Historically, TYLOO, not as you say, it's not like they are exactly Vertigo proficient either. It's back to the old days of September, which is obviously not the old days, but feels like a long time ago now. And I'll start off the pistol with a bit of presence toward ramp, and then they'll run their way up. Advent's got the smoke and the molly. Molly will go in toward double, the smoke will go in toward the left side to block off connector. They'll try and hop their way onto the site to get a plant. They're actually going to plant in that left corner, as you see from Advent, so not a bad idea. Still somehow a 5 versus 5. There's been plenty of taps going both ways. MIQ will not have a chance to do much on that one. Advent still in that corner, but MIQ checks him cleanly. But they've got two players on that edge of the building, and now JamYoung has a chance to step up, but the shots are really clean. Lovely job. Now it's Accuracy and Dobu versus JamYoung, but JamYoung's found another with that P2000, and now he's wasting the clock. He knows he's won this round for his team, whatever happens now. Accuracy may hit a nice headshot, but I don't think he's going to be long for this world, and TYLOO will take the pistol anyway.
Yeah, kicking things off again with the pistol round. 3 for 3 here for TYLOO. Worrisome start for ATOX. Looks like they're going to be willing to just take an eco and try and get that bio as early as possible. They had success on Anubis as soon as they got the guns out pretty much, and ended up in a bit of a back and forth affair, which they didn't win, but they did eventually then start turning things around to salvage to 7-5, half a double. This time they want to try and keep that control right from the get-go once they get the guns in hand. For now though, Zeus, I believe, is a couple Zeuses actually are the only purchases.
Why not? Maybe a cheeky gun that can be
Zeus
nabbed.
looks weird, doesn't it? Never actually paid attention to it.
It does look a bit strange in CS2, yeah. It looks quite small, doesn't it? It looks quite
really
stinky.
skinny or something, yeah.
Stinky. TYLOO going to clear up these pistols. Mercury with 2. JamYoung and Kaze with 1 apiece. It will just be MIQ. Can he get himself into a position somehow to make that Zeus sing? Not sure sing is necessarily an accurate term, as the noise it makes is the opposite of singing. Looks like TYLOO are going to be content with trying to survive with 5 players alive as well. It's quite important for them, of course. Early game to build up their money.
Yeah. Not worth hunting the USP. Risking getting Zeused. Heavy on the rifles as well. Obviously Advent sticking with his P50. But other than that, you've got 2 Galils and 2 AKs. There we go, they actually end up getting that final kill. JamYoung hunted it down with his Glock. 0 for TYLOO. ATOX are going to be coming onto the buy now, as we said. Accuracy actually gets the op. I wasn't expecting that. It is glass cannon, but got it in play, and that's not something in the hand that TYLOO are going to have in their hands. They've still got multiple Galils. Although without the armor, Accuracy could be a pretty easy victim for those Galils.
Exactly. I wonder if they're going to change up the pace slightly, perhaps. Maybe go for a faster push, knowing that maybe ATOX in their first gun round won't have much util. They're going to try and whittle it down first before they go for their burst. Exchange of damage between Kaze and MIQ early on, and Cabal will take the first kill. Here's Kaze to drop. Zester and JamYoung. Oh, the timing on that for Cabal. Just when JamYoung goes back to check it is when Cabal's in position, and there goes the AWP of accuracy. Nothing to do. And just like that, it's a 4v1.
Yeah, there's nothing done right now by TYLOO, I was going to say, and he ends up just getting shot in the head through the smoke, apparently. Around the edge of it, I believe. TYLOO 3-0. Pretty smooth first gun round as well, you've got to say. Pretty much rolling over ATOX, not letting them do any damage. The economy's already building pretty massively on this T side, and ATOX again are looking at just some pistols and body armor. And TYLOO should be on track for 4-0 here, and that next gun round then, if it doesn't go ATOX's way, suddenly things have just completely spiraled out of control. And this is what we knew could be a possibility when we said ATOX don't normally play this map.
Yeah, we'll have to see if TYLOO can keep it clean though. Thought they fell foul of a few errors on Anubis, of course, which made that map a little bit closer than they probably would have wanted. Losing to those pistols a few times. Carze, the opener. I'll go up ramp to try and make it 4-0. Accuracy. Invested with that picked up AK. I'll get another as well. It's actually almost fallen apart. But thankfully, Mercury is still alive, and Moseyuh will check double stack properly. And that accuracy is. He's last up. Mercury will swing for him. Take him out. And that will be the 4-0 confirmed. Sorry for the pause. I had to sneeze. It's early in the morning. Sometimes it happens.
Oh, good. Early morning. Colin getting in on you.
Thankfully, it's not something that affects me too much, but, you know, the odd sneeze can happen.
Yeah, I just have some days random where hay fever's really bad and some just isn't present at all. All good right now, though. ATOX, though, they're not all good. They really need to start winning up some rounds, and well, that's a good start accuracy, I believe, with the peek in towards the middle. But out the up battle, unfortunately, the advantage doesn't remain in their favour. A trade comes back in instantly, so it's a 4-on-4. Accuracy also took damage in his attempt to get that initial pick, so the advantage kind of sitting with TYLOO, especially as JamYoung creeps out mid. He's going to have the backstab on B. Both of them are there for free. Yeah, JamYoung does not miss as he takes another perfect crosshair placement, ready for MIQ to come around the corner, leaving, well, TYLOO, I believe, alone.
JamYoung farming. That was the perfect way to do it. Good old-fashioned Vertigo. Classic stuff. Coming through that mid-lurk. Getting the kills of the B players in the back. And then catching that rotation. TYLOO can't even complete the kill toward Mercury. Another clean round for TYLOO. 3 players alive. And their money is swelling as well. Which doesn't help ATOX's cause to have to whittle that down over the course of this half. A map, of course, they do not play, which maybe we're seeing exactly why now.
Mercury's already on B as they just overwhelm mid control, or mid push rather, was the attempt from ATOX to try and get some early control themselves. Unfortunately, they've completely lost B in the process, so bomb goes down. I was going to say they might even consider saving these AKs, but no, only MIQ left standing. Oh, sorry, is TYLOO with him as well, right? Yeah, there we go. TYLOO's on the long flank around behind. It's going to take another couple of seconds. Fresh smoke goes down in the meantime as well to try and keep MIQ at bay. But they'll see over it, but he peeks right into the ops crosshair. TYLOO flank as well. He gets the first kill, but there's not a ton of time, and they don't really need to peek him anymore, so they will just fall back into that lane this time, leaving TYLOO with no option other than just run away and save an AK. But it's 6-0. TYLOO almost halfway to the finish line already.
Yeah, pretty impressive.
Terrorists win.
TYLOO trying his best, even went for that massive pre-fire on Carze because he knew the op would probably be holding the angle. Did at least manage to make him miss the shot and fall away. But TYLOO are content just to brawl their way into these sites. They know it's not a huge issue at the moment. And they'll know that ATOX will have messed up the veto in this sense as well. They'll know that they have a little bit of pedigree at least on the map. TYLOO played it a little bit in Prelude, but of course not in CS2 yet, so maybe that was the only pitfall I could see, but not as big a change that would constitute a massive change up in fortunes for either of these two teams. You would still expect TYLOO to win this comfortably, and honestly it's one of those sort of games where you wouldn't put a 13-0 out of the question, but we shall see. I want it to be a close game.
Now, Jinx. Jeez.
What do you mean? Mercury, easy.
Popping off. Was the initial couple of kills though for ATOX, at least enough to delay and allow rotations to start coming in. At very least, this Cabal on the op needs to get this done, and no. Advent rips his head off. Player trying to push through that smoke there, not wanting to give up the bomb site, just ensures that there's no hope at all. Dobu hadn't even left B actually, so he was on his own no matter what. As Dobu will probably try and save the AK again, I'd imagine. He's not going to win the 1v4.
I've seen crazy things happen in Asia region matches, I will say. But yeah, not this one. No kit. Only a couple of flashes. Goes for the swing, but Advent gives himself a 3-piece. A nice triple for him to kick off his game. He was 0-3 before that round, but now he's 3-3. TYLOO, though, they're not going to put 3 and 3 together to make 6. They're making 7.
I mean, this is a bit more desperate than I even thought it was going to be for ATOX. I figured there'd be some rounds taken, at least they'd keep it scrappy and see it eventually go away in TYLOO, but I did not expect it to be so easy as JamYoung and Kaze again kicked things off for TYLOO. It's already a 4-on-2 now, I believe. MIQ, the only man successfully able to return a frag, and even then he loses his life for it. Mercury also quite low, as is JamYoung, so I mean, sure, it's a 2-on-4, but these Deagles could do some serious damage.
Did Zesta just see JamYoung throw his gun off the map there, or throw something off the map? I think I saw something from Zesta's POV fly off the building. Hard to do much. It's just accuracy remaining. Can he get some body spams going? Ooh, okay. Bit of a team flash, perhaps. That gives him 2 kills, and JamYoung's very low HP. They're both very low HP. 16 and 11. One bullet for both of these would take the kill, but he goes a little bit too aggressive. The silence from TYLOO got accuracy peaking, and they'll get away with it.
Like,
yeah, I think he knew. Yeah. Oh no, so I see what you mean. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he would have pushed, especially jumping up onto an angle as crazy as that. I don't know. That was weird. If he waits there, he gets a chance to take the one-on-ones, because you just need to hit that first shot on the body as the first player comes around, and do the same afterwards.
Yeah. So I've done some hunting on the UI. It's also the HUD is also broken on the D stream.
Oh,
so I have had a look, and I believe the big update that Valve did to CS2 last night may have made something go a bit funky with the HUD. So I think that is possibly the reason. As I say, it's not working on either stream right now. So apologies for that. There's nothing we can do. All we're doing right now is trying to cast the game to the best of our ability with the minimap, of course. So you can keep an eye on how many players are alive. It's Dobu, the one who's missing on the ATOX side, and Mercury, of course, should be on that T side on the TYLOO roster.
Mercury's getting stiff. Shows he's on the team with 0 rounds. So. 3-on-1. Again, Dobu left alone. Deja vu. Seems like he's alone almost at the end of every round. No matter which site they go to either, he somehow ends up getting caught mid-rotation each time. Unsure where they're going to end at the moment as well. As a bomb site has been taken there by whoever the hell that is, number 5.
Yeah, number 5 gets
Mercury, right? I didn't think the numbers were actually correct.
Yeah, it's because obviously he gets put over to the other side of the hard with the numbers, so yeah, it is a bit awkward. Dobu number 0 gets basically removed from existence, but not from our eyes. We can see him trying to save once again. TYLOO going to reach 9-0. Unfortunately, there's not much for us to get excited about in this particular map. Last map was a pretty good contest. Some good clutches, some good moments for TYLOO. Some of those FAMAS holds when they ATOX push through a smoke. The Cabal clutch, of course.
Terrorists win.
It looks like Dobu is fighting for his life. He'll at least manage to get one more kill and stay alive with his weapon. So that is something.
This could be a quick game, leaving us with a bit of a break before we get into that next matchup. I do want to check what the Muggles' new happy game is. Once we get a chance and a little bit of downtime. For now, though, we've got to focus on this round. Zesta finally gave ATOX an opening kill. I don't think we'd seen them shed first blood in quite a while. Unfortunately, it doesn't remain too heavily in their favor in terms of the kills, but the damage has really been done. Kaze's low health, Advent's now been taken out, and yeah, this is definitely the best position we've seen ATOX have so far. 4-on-3.
Yeah, exactly. Finally, a man advantage. That's great that they were fighting through there. Can be a bullet eater, for sure. Maybe a couple of headshots with the AK to actually get that kill, even though TYLOO spotted him out. There we go. Double will deal with Mercury. Now it is a 3v2. With Kaze, of course, is so very low. MIQ, try not to reveal his position, so he doesn't take a tag to that Molotov and create a sound cue. Kaze looking to go and some scouting himself, though, and that's a lovely shot. Now, ATOX's best chance in this game could be about to crumble. The question is, do they know about MIQ? JamYoung's going to check it! And he checked it perfectly. Cabal, 27 HP, that is one bullet with an AK, and JamYoung hits that one bullet. We had a chance, so you're saying there's a chance, so you're saying there's a sniff. There's not. TYLOO, 10-0.
This is rough as hell. I mean, I honestly just don't know what to say at this point. ATOX are getting rolled over, and so far have very little to respond with. In terms of actual weaponry, have very little to respond with in this round as well.
Sometimes, right, some teams don't play a map, and you think, okay, well, they've got the talent sorted out, they've got the players, they've got the name value. I think we've seen that with FaZe on Vertigo in the Thunder Pick World Championship, which I had a chance to watch. Yeah, they didn't play Vertigo much, and they just used pure power to fight their way through against VP to the title. But yeah, sometimes you expect it to be a walkover for a team like TYLOO in this sort of circumstance, but it's not the case. This time it's actually what we expect, which is sometimes surprising, I guess. But anyway, there is maybe a sniff rate as well, but maybe not after JamYoung gets another kill. Mercury doubles up. MIQ would have been left in a 1 versus 3. Not to be, and TYLOO could be about to clean this up as a 12-0 half. ATOX are going to have a bye. They're going to try and pull up some double AWPs and see what they can do.
Yeah, desperation, pull out the double up, see if that's going to get them any rounds on the board. Accuracy and Zesta have both been playing a decent game so far. Cabal and MIQ both a bit quiet. Dobu, not too sure how he's doing. No hood. Sloth for him, unfortunately. And Nade, not quite doing too much damage. They do manage to pretty much beat them, and well, with that, even get the opening kill on towards Zesta. MIQ with a single trade. He's backed up now by Cabal. We'll get a flash down as well. This push a little bit. It's only Advent who's actually pushed forward. It doesn't really seem to matter. He's getting it done on his own. Look out MIQ at the very least. They might want to cancel this B play, it looks like, yeah. 3-on-3 to try and play off of with still 1 minute and 20 seconds, and actually the A-bomb site's completely open.
Oh yeah, Mercury's got quite a lot of progress up gap as well. 14-4 in this game for Mercury. He is looking fantastic alongside JamYoung. It's those two that usually do so much work. Accuracy on the line, but Kaze just out-AWPs him directly. What a first shot, that is, from Kaze. Heaven is spotted by JamYoung. It's all fallen apart again. It's Cabal 1 versus 3, spotted by all 3 of them, and it is the perfect half for TYLOO. Expected, unfortunately, all 12 T rounds, and we'll see if they can get the one they need after the break. And we're back for what could be a very short return to the coverage of TYLOO versus ATOX. A map that ATOX never play, has been let through the veto, and they've been punished for it. TYLOO should be about to close this out and get through to the upper bracket next round.
Yeah, they should. They're 3 for 3 on the pistols so far as well, so if they continue on with that trend, then that would be the case. But ATOX hope to give at least some resistance in this matchup, get a couple rounds on the board, try and negate what would otherwise be a flawless 13-0, as a heavy stack on this A-bomb site is already in place here for TYLOO. They've got 4 players, but there's not much they can do with the smokes down. They'll allow this flank now to come through, and with a 4-on-4, this could be the play that turns the round in their favor. So much damage, though, is being done. Moseyuh needs to go crazy here. Oh, and he's got
2 kills in the back. Oh my goodness. Poor old Cabal is so very stuck. What can he do? He's a player that I know we can do great work. There are 2 players, 1 HP. He's doing more tap damage, but JamYoung's holding the defuse, and they're gonna take him out. The flank from Moseyuh was gorgeous, and that is the most clean 13-0 I've seen on CS2 yet, but probably, unfortunately for ATOX, to be expected.
Yeah, I think that's the only 13-0 I've got to watch so far myself. I think most matches I've gotten